Next year is the crashing year.
For 2026 will be a year of great shaking on all fronts.
It's the perfect prophetic time and year. Anybody who is a seer, genuine, will know what I'm saying.
Family, hi, welcome to yet another one. We have some major prophetic words from two servants of God. We have Brother Brandon, and we have a prophet from the nation of Ghana, and his name is Prophet Clement. Testimony. Let's first listen to Prophet Clement.
Next year is the crashing year. I call it the crashing year.
Yes, sir.
Next year is one, and next year is the year of God.
Amen.
Next year, only God will rule mightily in their affairs.
Amen.
Next year, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, 10.
Yes, sir.
1 plus 0, 1. Next year is a beginning. Everything is starting fresh.
Jesus.
1, because the prophetic number code, it starts from 1.
Yes, sir.
Goes to 9, comes back again.
Yes, sir.
So next year is starting at 1.
Jesus.
I will come and give more details this as the month goes on, especially
Yes,
when
sir.
in our conference next year must favor me. I'll tell you some things, some jobs that would even do well next year, and the job that then it won't do well because of the code. God designed the world with code. He himself, he operated creating the world daily, day 1, or you say day 2, or you say the 3rd day. There is a reason why he did a particular activity on a particular day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and I'll bring that to light to you.
Yes,
so
sir.
next year, everything in the world globally must crash and start. Everything.
Yes, sir.
And what I'm praying against for next year, what I'm praying against seriously for next year, what I'm praying against seriously, I'm praying against seriously that you should help me pray, God's people, is the final manifestation, the agenda of the world war. Because next year is the ripe time for the world war. Next year, good one, is the perfect prophetic time and year. Anybody who is a seer, genuine, will know what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
So the World Cup, we didn't have to pray. I've seen over 6 months ago that there was issues. It's either they will try not to do it because they will bring something like the coronavirus thing.
Yes, sir.
That the whole globe must shut down. Or during the World Cup, they would have to perform something tragic that will send a statement to the whole world, like the 9/11 attack.
Yes, sir.
So there is a strong satanic agenda for next year globally to make a major statement. I don't know how they brought the World Cup in that particular year. I'm sure, I know they count, but I don't know how it fell on that year. It's a it's like the cocoa season for a crashing. I've been praying for some months quietly. I said, Lord, intervene. Lord, intervene. Because God told me that one of the reasons why I was advocating for Trump to come to power, as God told me, was that when he comes, he will stop the world war.
Yes, sir.
If the other one had come, I'm telling you, so God told me that let Trump come to blow the trumpet over the world. The trumpet is an assurance of peace and salvation. Sometimes when we speak into nations and leaders, there are reasons we have seen.
Yes, sir.
Where it will preserve this, it will preserve that. Okay, we can that be anyway. What time is soon? We can if Harris had come out, it would have been smooth, very smooth. By this time, you see, he's trying to stop the Russia-Ukraine war. It has not come down.
Yes, sir.
Now he's trying to stop this Palestinian for Israel. When God is giving the whole world more like extra time to come to him, because the enemy wants the world to crash so that they will raise their antichrist fast. God is saying time is not yet time. Let me give my people time.
Yes, sir.
That's why he brought Trump. Clap your hands for Jesus. So that is why sometimes we speak into the nations what God has told us for you and I. But they will come and insult you. When you say you are even defending him, when you say you are even working for him.
Yes, sir. Amen.
It is actually a ripe. It's like excuse me to say, the women, they said they have their fertile time, they can have kids, right?
So this is actually very interesting, especially for our, soccer lovers or football lovers. He's actually saying that they might not be, the World Cup might actually be put to a halt to something that might happen, or something will actually happen during, during the World Cup. So that's what he has to say. We'll also have to wait for what other servants of God have to say in the prophetic. I'll be sharing these videos as they come. We also have Brother Brandon who talks about the Olympics and a great shaking in the church. Let me just let you listen to it.
For what's coming for America in the days ahead. I saw a lot in the spirit concerning February 3rd. The number 3 was highlighted to me in purple. It was on a mountaintop, and it was on a ski slope. Now, I'm well aware that the Olympics start on February 6th. But as I was praying into this, the Lord said, watch February 3rd. Pray over February 3rd. And I saw the number 3 going down the mountain like it was a skier, an alpine skier. And I know it's symbolic. I know a number 3 is not going to go down the mountain, okay? And then I heard a major shaking I told you was coming to the world in all 5 stages. For 2026 will be a year of great shaking on 5 fronts. And I saw a major volcano going off in Italy. I saw an eruption, a shaking. I almost think like Italy was split almost in half. And the Lord kept bringing it up to me again. They're not paying attention to the volcanoes in the water. They're not paying attention to the volcanoes in the water. This will even affect Monaco. Well, Brandon, that's funny. That's not funny. It was disgusting. I saw a waste from human waste with a stench with flies on it. That was very formed waste, and it was coming. It was at the throne of the Lord because of what people are done, and it was rebellion toward the Father. And he said, "What they are doing is a stench to me, and the fragrance of it comes up to me like a turd." But that's what he said, and I saw it come up before the smell, before the Father, and he was repulsed by what's happening. And he said, "This rebellion." I saw a woman, and she had a headdress on. Her skin looked purple. And as I looked on her, she had a golden thing. It did not show her breast, but she was topless. And she had golden jewelry covering her breast and her stomach halfway. And she had some kind of garb on underneath in her pants area. So she wasn't fully nude. She had something on, but she had purple looking skin with black hair. Her eyes were evil-looking red. It looked similar to the God of what they put on CERN. But I don't believe it is that. The more I have prayed into it, I believe this is the harlot mentioned in Revelations, is what I'm believing this is. I saw it stand before her, and it was repulsive to the Father, and it was a stench to his nose. And I saw this purple, and it was over Italy. I don't try to add to or take away from anything, but these words were stirring inside of my spirit as I was praying. And that's why I have to just weigh it out and say, what was he saying? I don't know. I have to keep praying about it because I hear part, seeing part, and it's all a puzzle to me. And he told me, woe to the people who are not awake. For 2026 will be a year of great shaking on all fronts. And he said, I will hide my remnant in a cleft of a rock. For 2026, judgment begins in the house of the Lord on a greater level. On a greater level. And that's what he warned me about. Many of you are not prepared for what's coming. He said, they want the greater glory. They want the revival. They want these things. But the church is not awake. There's no urgency in my church. And because of this, there has to be a shaking and a cleaning of the house. He said, all 2025, I warned you to stop being corrupt with money. He said, you were corrupt with the church finances. You were corrupt with your ministry finances. You didn't do with my money like you were supposed to. And he said, because they touched it wrong, the gold, the glory, and the girls. Most people are judged in ministry about that. The gold, the glory, the girls. You took the glory, You took the gold and you were committing adultery or messing around wrong with men and women. And the Lord said, I have warned you, and I have warned you, and I have warned you, O church. And he said, watch what takes place, Brandon. For these are the major things that the church will be cleaned up on. The gold, the glory, and the girls. The Lord said, Brandon, I'm telling you this is coming. You committing adultery, you sleeping around, you're looking at bad things on the internet, and God's warned you and warned you and warned you to stop it, and you're going to open the door, and guess what happens? He said, 1 Corinthians 5:5 is for my church this year, and I don't want any of them to go to hell. But I'm going to shake them inside, and it'll clean up their inside. And this is where the revival will be birthed out of. We make sure our lamps are full of oil. We make sure our eyes are focused vertical on you at all times. We can see it. Everybody, I'm seriously, right now, put in the comment section right now, do you feel that the coming of the Lord is coming soon? Do you feel that? Just like I tried to tell you all before, you know, like the animals know when danger's coming. Animals start to act different. The birds act different. The big animals, the game, everything. You know, your dog even knows when a cat starts acting weird when an earthquake's coming. You know, they just have a sense of knowing that danger is on the horizon, and the animals have that to protect them. We have been created in the image of God. Have that inward intuition of Jesus Christ is coming. There's something major about to happen. If God will share it and show the animals that there's danger coming, how much more do you have it inside of you if you have ears? He that has ears to hear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. Look at the signs of the times. The red flashing light. Caution, caution, it's time to wake up. Caution, caution, it's time to stop. It's like the major stop sign. Dead end ahead. There's a major cliff over here. If you keep going, you're running off the cliff. You must open your eyes.
My family, let's just wait and see, what other servants of God will actually say. But these are very credible prophetic voices. If you remember the Ghana elections, Prophet Clement actually got it right. And he also got it right when he talked about, the re-election of President Trump and a whole lot of other things that he has been prophesying accurately. And so also is, Brother Brandon. He has been prophesying things that have been coming to pass. All right. So I just felt I had to share this with you. I'll meet you in the next one. As always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.